They ain't wanna see me win. I was trapping by myself. I was getting out the hood. I didn't have no help, yeah. Cause I'm really getting up, yeah. I'ma start off in the vet, yeah. And I'm finna flip a brick, yeah. Put ice on my wrist, yeah. I had to get it out the hood, yeah, by myself.
Doesn't it look like we need more light in here? What happened? Doesn't it look...
Oh! Uh-oh, you okay?
It seems very strange to us Westerners that...
Oh, shit.
What just happened?
Oh, my God.
What's up? How you doing, guys? Long time no talk. Back for some boxing. You know what time it is. Salute Ghost, the OG. Salute Quentin. What's up, guys? Yeah, man. Decent boxing weekend. We had, coming off of Usyk Theory, you know, major weekend. Baranchik, I forgot about that one. Baranchik beats Navarrete, Usyk and Theory. I wouldn't say controversy. I made a video, instant reaction. I got a lot of flack, but we'll get into it, man. Taylor Catteral was the news of the day. I'm gonna just post my scores. I had it a draw. I don't know how any of you fellas seen it, but I had it a draw. Well, that was my Taylor Catteral. I had it 114 going into the Salute Matador. So as you can see, I had Taylor ahead going into the last 2 rounds, and then Catteral pulled it off. You know, he stunned Taylor in the I want to say the 11th round, and he pulled it off. Now, as you know, the controversy was Bob Arum jumping in the ring and yelling to the moon in the crowd that he'll never bring a fighter to the UK. Salute SSC. Salute to the real ones. Bob Arum was pissed. Yeah, you know what? I think they got it right. The right guy won. So that's the news. Usyk and Fury, I'm going to clear that up. In the headlines, Ryan Garcia's B sample did come up positive. We got next week, the June 1st card, better be Vol, but that was canceled. The card is still on with Zilly Zhang and Deontay Wilder in a decent undercard. No Canelo Alvarez news. There's just that he might be stripped from the IBF with William Skull as his opponent, and then Usyk possibly being stripped. What other news do we have? So Ryan Garcia, Canelo Alvarez, just a big name. Tank Davis and Frank Martin with their rehydration clause. They said there's not. Benavidez fighting on the undercard. So, you know, boxing is shaping up to have a good summer. Bam Estrada is lined up. We got Crawford and Madrimov in August. We got Virgil Ortiz. But let's break down the fight last night. Catteral, I don't know, were you guys entertained by it? You know, the first one was controversial. Taylor got the nod, and then he was supposed to take on Teofimo Lopez, which Taylor ended up losing. You know, Teofimo beat him soundly. So Taylor was supposed to come back. He had some injuries. This fight took, I don't know, maybe 2 years to make. They finally made it, and it was back and forth. So, you know, looking at the screen, I had, it was the first 3 rounds were nip and tuck. Then Catteral seemingly took over. He beat up Taylor against the ropes, and then Taylor, you know, surprisingly, he came back. He came back, took control, looked like he was in full control. And then it was the 11th round when the tides changed. And that was one of the things they said about new sub here. Much respect, decent user. Thank you. Yes, I welcome everybody, man. Oh, that, you know, I forgot to hit the link. I'm gonna drop the link. So guys, like, comment, subscribe. You know, it's been a while. I've been out on vacation. Decided to come back and talk some boxing with my peoples. So, you know, I want to know what you guys think, what you feel. Wow, that's some hater shit. Why you do that, man? I don't get it. You're here, but then you do some hater shit like that. That's fucked up. I don't appreciate it. Anyway, yeah, man. You know, so I decided to come, you know, do a stream today, Sunday, recap kind of some of all the news. Like I said, I did a reaction for Usyk Theory that didn't get a lot of fans for that, a lot of haters in my comments, which I love, man. You know, I love people's opinions. I want to hear what the fans think. Was it a good fight last night? Did Taylor get robbed, as Bob Arum said? Did he have a point? This is a troll channel. You must be that other guy, man. That's fucked up. I don't get it, man. Anyway, you know what, man? As long as you're here, hit the like. Comment, subscribe. The link is in the chat. Let's talk some boxing. Let's break some shit down. So the first fight, the first fight was okay between Taylor and Catteral. I wasn't a fan of Catteral. I feel like he's a kind of a running back foot bitch. You know how I view boxing. I don't like a lot of the running. He does a lot of clinching. I thought he fought a decent fight though, this fight. But the first fight, it's controversial. Salute Ed Dog. Yes, Fury. Yeah, I'm gonna get to that, man. I got a lot of hate for saying that it was a competitive fight. But what I noticed is that, yes, Ryan. Yes, Ryan is the face of boxing. After Canelo Alvarez, he's the face of boxing. You can't give me another name. It's funny if you have a channel, Ed Dog, stop bending the knee. Who is this ghost guy, man? I think I know you're James, because I know you used to be James. I don't know why you changed your name. But salute, man. Yes, Ryan, the analytics, my biggest videos are Fury, or Canelo, Ryan, and then Fury, Tyson Fury, Usyk. This is an anti-cuck. Yeah, well, I don't know. What do you want it to be, Ghost? Do you want it to be troll, a cuck, a crip channel? I don't know. Frank Bay can only do Frank Bay things. I noticed that, man. I don't really argue with anybody anymore, because what's the point? I don't want to argue. This is my opinion. And that's the thing with boxing, man. It's very opinionated. There's no true general one answer. Like last night, some people had Catteral dominating and some people had Taylor winning. That's the crazy thing, right? It really depends who you're a fan of. If you're a fan of Taylor, you've seen him winning the close rounds. And if you're a fan of Catteral, you've seen him winning the close rounds. And that's what I noticed about Usyk and Fury. It really depended who you're a fan of, because there were rounds that were close, and you could have made an argument for either guy. They're in boxing, when it's top fighters, there's very little dominant rounds, because they're the top fighters. They're very skilled. Ed Dog Ghost had Haney, Munguia, and Usyk the last few weeks. Damn, Ghost, did you really have? Well, he had Usyk. Well, he got one. Salute, Frank Pounds. Yes, thank you. I haven't seen you in a minute, man. Glad you're back. So I sold out, Ed Dog. Okay, I have a suspicion who Ghost is, but as long as he's here, man, Ghost is a real one. He's always keeping the chat active. I don't know if he's being a contrarian, but yeah, man. Well, Haney was a huge favorite. Munguia was the underdog. Usyk, I believe, was the underdog. Fury was the favorite. It went back and forth. So Catteral, I think, was the favorite. I had Catteral 8-4, and I'm a Taylor fan. Okay, you know what? I can't be mad at that, but look at my scorecard. I gave Josh Taylor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I gave him 6 rounds. And especially those middle rounds, he was coming back and he was landing. Catteral didn't do much. That's one thing I noticed about Catteral. Even in the first fight, he tends to do a lot of running, a lot of back foot bitching, and a lot of holding. He's a white version, a UK version of a back foot bitch. Not as bad as Haney. What up, Knockout Ned? So Ghost is one of Sober's troll accounts. Is that what it is? Does he go by James too? I don't know, man. Whatever, man. I don't know. That remains to be seen. If someone can investigate that and find out who that guy is. Ghost is a lunatic Garcia. I don't know. I've seen all these guys in here. I've heard who Garcia is. That has never hopped on a panel. Ghost, who is Sobers. You know who he is. He's been in here. He has his own channel. Anyway, shout out to Sobers. Shout out to Garcia. Shout out all the homies. Hit the link, hit the like, comment, subscribe. So, the first one was controversial, and this one wasn't too controversial. But what would have been controversial is had Taylor won. Never heard of him, huh? Never heard of him. I don't know. It sounds like an admission of guilt. Proto said he is 30. Yeah, I believe that. I know who that guy is. Okay, okay, Ghost is Ultra Instinct and Garcia from, yeah, that's what no, but I know there's a James. I seen his when I seen an older clip of mine, I was looking for something. The ghost account is went by James. So if anybody can do a deep dive and do some investigation, I want to uncover who these people are. But hey, man, as long as it's another view, another like, I respect. I respect, man. It's all opinionated. So let's. James is Jefe. Well, then that's Ghost. I don't, I heard of that guy. I don't know too much about him. But it's all good, man. And, I think they used to D-bomb me, but I'm too savvy for it now. So, how did you guys score? Did anybody score for Taylor? Because I had, as you see my scorecard, I had Taylor ahead going into the 11th and 12th. Like, Catteral literally needed to win the last 2 rounds. And, if he didn't land that big punch, he might have lost. And so I think it would have been all right. People would have been going up, jumping up and down and going crazy. James is Jefe. Okay, then that makes sense. Okay, so we eliminate Sobers as a suspect. Yeah, James Z is okay. Well, that's who Ghost is, because when I reviewed the clips, it wasn't Ghost anymore. It was James. So yeah, I'm familiar, but you know what? It's all love, man. I don't know. It's not gonna say love. I don't even know who these people are. But hop on, man. Hop on. Give me your boxing takes. Like, comment, subscribe. I do it for you guys. I do it for me. I love talking boxing. Who is that? This guy doesn't know who anybody is, but he's always here. But he knows the names. He knows you guys. Okay, Garcia ain't okay. You guys handle it. I'm gonna stick to boxing. So Pete. Now, was it pounds? Did you just say you had Catteral 8-4? So you didn't think Taylor had any success. You didn't think he had any success early on, looking at my scorecard, and then after the 6th round, because there was the rounds that Catteral clearly dominated, and that's one thing I wanted to talk about is scoring in boxing. Are you excited, Ed Dog? Are you excited for the return of Ghost's favorite boxer, Deontay Wilder? We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that too. I just wanted to go over the Taylor Catteral controversy or non-controversy. Look, man, the right guy won, but just what it is in scoring, man. I think the scoring needs to be changed because Catteral had the big round where he knocked Taylor against the ropes and almost had him out on his feet. I don't know if it was the 4th or 5th round. Somebody refresh my memory. Future Sergeant, Usyk ducking. That's the narrative they're pushing now. So boxing scoring, I think when someone has a dominant round, I think you should be able to give them like a 10-8 round, because that would change the game. If Catteral would have got a 10-8 round in the 11th and then where he hurt him again, I think that would signify his victory and there'd be no controversy. But if you just barely outland one jab on a guy, right? You just land grazing shots, but they give you a 10-9 round, and then another guy gets his ass beat, but he doesn't go down, and they still call that a 10-9 round. I mean, I think something needs to be done. Another one of my notes was open scoring. How do you guys feel about open scoring? Because I think open scoring would have helped in this situation, because people would have been watching the bout and they would have seen Taylor just way ahead, and then they say, wait a minute. I mean, seen Catteral way ahead, and then they say, wait a minute, man. I mean, Taylor had a lot of success 7 through 10. At least that's how I scored it. I think he was, winning. He had some good uppercuts. He was landing check hooks. He was doing a lot of good things, and he was hurting Catteral. And I know people don't like to listen to the announcers, but I do. I can see how they can sway fights and sway scoring, but at the same time, and I think they really did that in Fury Usyk, but at the same time, they are there, they are watching, they are close to the action, and they are getting paid to do it. So, when I mention this, even the announcer said, people go, how can you listen to the announcers? I'm like, bro, you know what? It's a different thing watching it from your seat and watching it live. You could probably, there's a lot of times where the camera moves and it's hard to see if a punch landed or not. But live, you might be able to see if it landed harder, lighter. A lot of times people will score a guy just jabbing, salute Impala. Somebody will score the fight for a guy just jabbing, like what Tyson Fury is doing. He's just jabbing. A lot of these backfoot bitch crips, they'll just jab, but they're not really landing. They're grazing shots, but to the viewer, maybe a judge, he goes, oh, he's dominating the round, That's what I've seen a lot of Taylor and Catteral early, is that Catteral was like flicking a jab. He was kind of throwing grazing shots, and Taylor was kind of, prodding. And then Taylor would start to outwork him. He would start to throw more shots. And essentially it's like, who do you give the round to? I had to give Taylor rounds just for work. One of the things they said Catteral does is he takes rounds off. They said about Lomachenko, he lost to Devin Haney because he takes rounds off. And even Lomachenko said that. He says he tends to take rounds off. Now, that's a mistake. I don't think in boxing you can take rounds off. That's what they said about Ryan Garcia. They said, in the fight, he was taking rounds off. He needed a breather. Well, this is the professional boxing, man. You got to box a full 12 rounds. There's no rounds to take off. Like, are you not training for this? Like, you need to train for a full 12-round fight, and you need to keep your work rate up. When you watch guys like Williams Zepeda, who else is the windmill? Williams Zepeda, and Nui, these guys' work rates is higher, and they continue a good punch output. Now, I like to judge on effective aggression. That's why I gave Taylor rounds, is because, okay, maybe he wasn't landing the cleaner shots, but he was doing more. He just kept his hands moving. He kept outworking Catteral. Like, I prefer, when I judge a fight, effective aggression and work rate. If one guy is running and he's just trying to pot shot, I'm probably not going to score that, So it all depends, man, on what you're scoring and what your criteria is. Boxing criteria is effective aggression, ring generalship, clean punches, effective aggression, ring generalship. Some people score defense, some people don't. So it really depends what you're looking for, and, back foot bitching, running, stalling, grabbing, all these tactics are really to stall the action. As a boxing fan, you want guys to keep their feet moving, to keep their hands moving. It's a lot harder to go forward and back people up. It's a lot easier to be a counter puncher and just wait for somebody else to initiate the action. Because where knockouts happen is when a guy doesn't see the punch. So with Josh Taylor, I gave him rounds simply for outworking Catteral, because in a lot of those rounds, nobody was landing necessarily clean, right? Nobody was doing that much, but at least Catteral was coming forward. He was being the aggressor. I don't think Catteral even really came forward that much. I mean, he had his moments, but you know what? Catteral landed the bigger, harder shots in a couple of those rounds. They were eye-catchy shots. So that's another thing that'll sway the judges. So, Bob Arum gets in there, and I think his only point was that the scores were a little too wide. And, I think the main point, people are saying, hey, Bob, shut up. But I think the main point is that, with open scoring, you'd have seen that Taylor had no shot. And I don't like that about open scoring, because, if Taylor had seen that he was so far behind, maybe he goes all out, but then he gets knocked out. Like, that's not boxing. The idea is to box and outbox your opponent. But I think, and that's your corner's job to tell you, hey, man, you know what? You're probably losing this fight. You need to step it up. And actually, Taylor's corner did tell him, hey, man, you got to step it up. And Taylor started stepping it up and was landing good shots. And I thought he was on his way to a clear win. And, what the scoring told us was that, no, he was way down. He really had no shot. And I think that was Bob Arum's point, is that, the scoring pretty much implied that he didn't have a shot. And I think that's the problem. Now, his point about bringing fighters to the UK, he said, I will never bring American fighters here. I think, that's a stretch. We'll see. Taylor was his guy. He's from Scotland. But the Americans really don't go over there anyway. But now they have an excuse as to why they don't need to go or why they don't want to go. You know what I'm saying? So, what else? So what's next for Catteral? Should they do a third one? A mug salute. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the link. The link should be in the chat. I'm going to drop the invite. What do you think should be next? Should there be a rematch? You know what, man? At this point, I don't need to see a rematch. I mean, they said Catteral won the first one. He won this one. What do you need to see a third one for? I don't really see a reason for a third one. The next thing Catteral should do is get a title shot. My opinion, watching Catteral, I think he's decent. He's decent. I mean, look, man, I'm watching Taylor Teofimo as I speak. Sergeant Bob the Hypocrite, he said Loma vs. Haney was a robbery and still has fighters in the US. Yeah, okay. Salute, Amut, what's up, man?
Buenas tardes, ¿puedo ordenar un
Hello.
burrito?
What's
Buenas
up, man?
tardes.
How you doing?
Sí,
Buenas
¿puedo ordenar un burrito de carnitas con salsa verde, por favor?
Good. Well, I can't feed you, man, but hopefully,
I'm fucking around, man.
for sure. Was good.
You had it a draw?
Yeah, if you look at the scores, I had it a draw.
I had it for what's his name? Jack Catteral.
What was your score?
I think I had him up for like 2 points or one point. Oh, I had it 6-5-1 again. I had it 6-5-1. Yeah, 6-5-1. One meaning that was the tie round. So I had the same score in the first fight that I had in the second fight.
Okay. What is it? Why do you have one? You gave a 10-10 round, a tie round, or something like that?
Yeah. So like none of the guys did enough to keep the round for themselves, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So what's the score then? What score do you have?
I had Catteral up by like 1 point in each fight.
No, I mean the total end score.
Shit, I would have to calculate that.
Yeah, that's the thing. It gets real. When you do the 10-10 rounds, the scoring becomes all weird. So I don't like to do 10 even rounds. I try to pick a winner. So I had it a draw. I actually had Taylor winning, and Catteral literally needed the last 2 rounds on my scorecard to win. So if you had Catteral winning, how did you have so did you have him ahead going into the last 2 rounds?
That's a good question. I would have to check it right now. Let's see.
Go ahead.
The way I was just keeping track of it, I was just typing in the fucking the BDA Discord.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
So let's see. Round 11. Yeah, I had round 11 clincher all up by 1 point.
Yeah. Okay. You had him up. There was some. God, I hate that. I hate when people say swing rounds, but it's true. Like you literally could give one guy the round or the other guy a round, just depending on what you're looking for. I really don't score fights. I just started scoring for this fight because I had to go back and score Usyk and Fury, and that's the other thing. Like I think you need to score on the spot. Like it don't count if you score after the fact, right? Because I had Fury, I had it a draw. I had Usyk Fury a draw. Then I went back and scored it, and then I had Usyk winning because there were swing rounds. But anyway, the point being with Taylor Catteral, I thought Taylor could have won that fight, but the scores, were they too wide?
I didn't even hear the judges when I didn't hear the what do you call it? The ringside guy, the
official scorecard, right?
No, yeah, I didn't even get to hear that part because like my stream dropped off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was like 115, 111. They were pretty wide. So basically, Josh Taylor had no chance. If there was like open scoring and they were showing it, then Josh Taylor had pretty much no chance to win the fight. And so I think that was the controversy. That's what Bob Arum was ranting about. Did you see that as the case, or did you think it was a nip and tuck fight?
Are you talking about the judge? I heard one of the judges had it like 117 to 111 for Catteral.
Right. Yeah, really wide scores.
Yeah, honestly, that's pretty wide for me.
Extremely, right? It just means that it seems like they filled it out before the fight.
Yeah, that's why like in swing rounds, you could actually have bias. So you just say, oh, if I gotta force to give somebody a 10, then I'm gonna just give it to the guy I like. That's why
Yeah,
I don't.
that's
Really,
what-
that's why I don't really like that concept, because I'd rather just give him a 10-10.
That makes more sense. Yeah,
It-
because
it-
that's what I seen in Usyk Fury. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you're taking a test, when you're doing the SAT test, and you don't really want to spend a lot of time on a specific question, and you just want to say, hey, I think I'm stuck in between two multiple choices, but I think it's this one. I'm gonna just fill this one in and then skip to the next question.
Right. Yeah, that's that strategy, right?
Yeah.
I think I have L Dog. Is this L Dog? Make sure you don't D-bomb me. Yeah, no, you're gone. I just got D-bombed, but I hit it. But go ahead. I'm up. My bad.
Yeah, well, another reason why I don't dictate myself to pick a winner is that I shouldn't have to pick a winner. You should be proving yourself that you earned that round.
In boxing, though, that's kind of hard to do, though, because in highly competitive matches, nobody's really gonna dominate. That's my opinion.
Well, then that's why they gotta dig deep.
But that's what high level boxing is, right? They always say it's a chess match. I mean, that's what I seen with Usyk and Fury. I seen a high level chess match. It was extremely entertaining and competitive. People try to tell me that Usyk dominated. I didn't see that. Just like last night, I didn't see Catteral. Pounds, I respect Pounds. He's a real one. He had an 8-4, but I didn't see a dominant performance by Catteral because number one, he's a back foot bitch, right? He runs a lot and he clinches a lot.
Well, I could see the misconception for that, because the Usyk and Fury fight, I scored that 8-3-1. But I have to say, a lot of the rounds that Usyk won, they were very competitive, but I seen him edging him out. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, okay, because that's what I did. Okay, so when I scored Usyk, Fury, people are gonna hate me. If you look at the screen, I actually had Fury winning, because if you look at the second round,
Yeah.
the second round, people gave that to Usyk. When I first scored it, I gave it to Fury. I didn't change it, but then I ended up saying, I gave Usyk Fury 2-7, but there was the 8th round. Well, he dominated. The 7th round was kind of back and forth. You could have given the 7th round to Usyk. You could have gave the 2nd round to Usyk, and you could have gave like the 11th and 12th to either guy. Like, I didn't see any domination by Usyk.
Well,
In the second round, he didn't dominate. There was no clear-cut winner decisively. Second round, yeah, Usyk probably got that, but you didn't have to give it to him.
I do remember, like, I don't remember my entire scorecard, but I remember the first 3 rounds I gave to Usyk. And one thing I noticed in the first 3 rounds is that Fury was throwing the jab a lot and he was punching a lot. The problem that I have, like, issue giving him the round is the simple fact that he was throwing just to throw, and a lot of his punches were being parried by Usyk's gloves.
Yeah, no, and that's what I'm saying. I rewatched it, and the reason I gave Fury, I could have gave Fury the 12th. Like, watch the fight. To me, Fury landed the harder shots. He rocked. When I rewatched the fight, he rocked Usyk maybe 3 or 4 times. He landed a vicious uppercut, and he backed that motherfucker up. He had that motherfucker blinking, and people act like they didn't want to see that.
Well, if I remember correctly, I think Usyk landed a lot of punches in that round. You're talking about the 12, right? I think it's the 12.
The
if I
12th
remember
round,
correctly.
yeah.
Yeah, but Fury landed more effective punches. And what I mean
He rocked him in the 12th round. He had him buzzed. Watch it again.
Yeah, he was doing more damage. So it's kind of like when you're playing
Street
Fighter, when you're doing Street Fighter, and,
right?
Like one of the weaker guys that's doing, like, I don't know, like, let's say 8 punches.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? And then you have the other guy that has like Zangief, and that dude landed like 3 punches, but he took like half your HP bar.
Right. Exactly. And that when I scored I'm a score for the guy who probably hurt the other guy. I'm like that. That's how I scored. That's just when I'm watching the fight. I'm looking, okay, who's landing the harder shots? Is that who's being affected more? I'm not looking for slick jabs and pretty combinations that don't do anything.
Yeah,
I'm looking for hard thudding shots, and I seen Fury landing those thudding shots. And when you watch and going back to Catteral and Taylor, that's what I seen too. Catteral was looking to score with pot shots. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how actually he caught him in the 11th round. He was timing him. It was a timed pot shot that just landed fucking clean, But that's kind of the problem. Guys who fight like that, they're kind of backing up and they're waiting for a decent pot shot, and then they finally land, But the other time they're not doing anything. Catteral, there were a lot of rounds that he took off.
Well, I don't know. A lot of the time where that dude was just Taylor was just getting hit. You know what I mean? He was just there to get hit.
Yeah, he you know what? When I'm watching Taylor, he's definitely finished. Do you think he's finished?
Well, finish as in like being the top guy of each division. Yeah. I don't see him. I don't know. Like, let's say, hypothetically speaking, he would get on the snack program and stay at 140. I don't know, man. I don't see him being a lot of the top guys there at 140 by judging by this performance, or maybe Catteral is better than what we expect. Maybe a lot of people thought he was just trash, and maybe he's just better than that. I'm not saying he's like an ATG or anything like that, but I'm just saying, like, what if he's better than a lot of us give him credit for?
No, you're right. I think Taylor, I'm watching the Teofimo fight right now and just looking how he looked a lot better. It's almost like he's getting worse with each fight. That's what I'm seeing. I think a prime Taylor would have stopped Catteral. That's my opinion. Like, if he was in his prime, he would have stopped a guy like Catteral. But he's declined so much. A guy like Catteral, with kind of an awkward style, a lot of clinching, is going to beat him just from movement, tiring him out. Taylor doesn't have a lot of snap anymore. Salute Jake. Salute Fight Fury Films. Hit the like, hit the comment, subscribe, hit the link if you want to hop on and tell us how you feel about Taylor Catteral. So with Catteral, how is he? A level, B level? Can he beat the top guys at 140?
I don't know. It'd be interesting to see him against Haney, because our only barometer is judging him fighting a wash shot Taylor. So it's kind of hard to give him more or less where the bracket caliber of a fighter we can give him right now. Like, I don't know, maybe B, I guess, just to be on the safe side.
B level?
Yeah, I don't know, maybe C plus, or
No, C plus seems a little too low. I mean, look, Josh Taylor is an A caliber fighter, right? I mean, it's just a more worn, shot torn. What do you call it? Worn, shot torn version. It's not the prime Taylor, but Taylor in his prime was A level. Now he's probably B plus. So I'm gonna put Catteral B minus. No, I'm gonna give him a B. Like, he's a straight solid dude that if somebody's not on their A game, he could beat. Like, he could probably outbox Teofimo. Because we've seen Teofimo struggle. What do you think about that?
I don't know. A lot of people probably picking Catteral. I think if they were to fight, I think I would go with Teofimo.
But do you think Catteral could give him problems? Because we've seen what Sandor Martin did. Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like,
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, dude, yeah, Catteral's no walk in the park. But So basically, it would take an A-level fighter to beat that guy and beat him convincingly. What about Pitbull? Could he give Pitbull some problems? Could he beat Pitbull?
Well, I mean, I don't know if you've seen the Cabrera fight. I scored
Giovanni Cabrera. Right.
Yeah, I scored a 6-6 in that, so I had it to draw in that fight. Some people are saying that he lost that fight. Honestly, I never saw that.
Yeah, I don't think Pitbull lost it, but he had problems.
Well,
Giovanni getting problems.
It like when you look at the fight, to me it looked like a grown ass man versus a high school student.
Okay, who was the grown man and who was the high school student? You think Pitbull because he's a little shorty?
Yeah, well, Cabrera was he looked like he was a few weight classes above him, man. When you go watch that fight, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. So like, you gotta understand, a guy with T-Rex arms, and he's going against the grain. He's fighting way above his weight. It's just like, and then it kind of seems like that guy was a weight bully on top of that. So like,
Cabrera was a weight bully.
I don't know. I kind of want to lean towards that. So like, he seemed big for 140. You know what I mean? And Pitbull is obviously small for 140. And there was obviously, when you see that fight on fight night, there was a big size, difference. So he struggled with them, But
right.
But yeah, like, could you imagine someone who's a high school student fighting a grown ass man, struggling, and it ends up in the draw? Like, who should really be embarrassed in that situation?
That's a good point. Yeah, Cabrera, he's kind of a back foot bitch. He does a lot of running, a lot of jabbing. I don't really remember him clinching a lot. Did he clinch a lot? Do you remember if he clinched a lot?
Yeah, he clinched. He clinched. Yeah, I guess you could say he clinched a lot. He was doing a lot of movement as well. Back foot bitching, obviously.
Would you put Catteral? Catteral and Cabrera in the same class?
Well, the thing is, I don't know if Taylor had, I guess you could say, Mo Dog. If he had Mo Dog in him, I don't know. Cruz could either potentially stop them if they were to fight, or he might just school him. Well, not school him, but he might just win a unanimous decision.
In who? Say that again.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah, if I say Cruz were to fight Cabrera.
Yeah.
I mean Cabrera, Catteral. I could either see a stoppage happening for Cruz or a decision for Catteral.
Yeah, because Catteral is bigger. Catteral and Barboza, Adam Hurley says Catteral and Barboza are on the same level. How do you feel about that? Because that makes sense after seeing how Barboza looked against Patty, the tall Irish dude.
Yeah, I didn't see that fight. I can't really.
You didn't see that fight? Yeah, but on the undercard of Haney, Garcia, Barboza did not look good at all. So,
Yeah,
and Catteral, what about Catteral Matias?
I don't know. I mean, I guess the issue with me for Matisse is that he's not really proven, and like the only dude he beat was some undefeated dude that I don't know. I consider was a prospect because the dude that he beat was undefeated, didn't even really beat anybody himself. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Is Pounds trolling? Rolly beats Catteral? Is that a troll job?
I mean, he has a puncher chance. It is possible.
Nah, come on, man. I mean, we know Rolly's awful. Rolly, you know, it'd be a good fight then. Catteral Barboza, the guy who got robbed against Rolly's. That'd be a good one. You know, it'd be awful. Hitchison versus Catteral. What do you think about that?
I heard. I don't know. I didn't see his last fight, but I heard he had a controversial decision, and I'm not really high on that guy. So, and then on top of that, he hasn't really had a credible win at that weight class. I'm going with Catteral by default.
Against Richard Hitchison?
Yeah, for sure.
I would have to go Hitchinson just because I think he's bigger and more athletic and would be more awful. So, Catteral, man, I'm not impressed with Catteral. I'm really not. I wasn't impressed. You know what he does? He's not. He was like giving that fight away.
I think they both were.
I think Taylor was trying. It just he doesn't have it anymore. That would be a good one. Devin versus Rolly Romero and loser goes home. That's an excellent fight, man. What do you think about Devin versus Rolly Romero?
Rolly has a puncher's chance, and I could actually see him because he seems to have some decent power and decent pop.
Right. If Devin's chin is cracked and Rolly actually, because Devin's not gonna go toe to toe with Rolly Romero. He's gonna try to outbox him, and he's not gonna knock him out. So Rolly could be competitive for 10 rounds. Just he could be getting whooped, but he could crack him, and it could be over. Yeah, that'd be interesting, man. I think we should clamor for that fight. So Jack Catteral, do you want to see a third match or nah?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. It's whatever, to be honest.
Yeah. I don't think there's a point. I think we've seen enough. Like, I don't need to see another one because Taylor's done. As far as I'm concerned, I think Taylor should retire. But if he doesn't, then he could fight one of these young guys, Keyshawn Davis, Richard Murataya, one of these young up and comers, and see if he can pull off one last big win. What do you think about that?
Well, when I saw the first fight, I had to watch it in increments because I got bored as fuck. Right, and then I finally, had a conclusion after watching it, trying to watch it all at once. The Catteral versus Taylor one.
Right.
And I was like, man, they're rematching. I really didn't want to see it, and the only reason why I saw it was because there wasn't really anything on this weekend, for combat sports. So I saw it, and I have to say it was an entertaining fight. And if they were to fight like this again, I wouldn't mind seeing it a third time. I mean, look at the wars. Look at the wars with Marquez and Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, no, I definitely, I hear what you're saying now. Chitlin Distributor, salute. He says, "Speak Catteral de Lindolfo." Are you familiar with Lindolfo, Amut?
Not that much.
That would be a banger. I think that'd be an excellent styles matchup. And that's the other thing. The fight I really want to see, I do want to see Catteral versus Matias. I mean, he has a fight against Liam Paro, but that's an excellent styles matchup. I think because, Matias, what's his calling card is come forward, beat your brains in. Like Amuk said, he fought, they were kind of unknown Eastern Europeans. Catteral, we've seen him. He could probably give him some trouble. What do you think about my favorite matchup, Catteral versus Matias?
I don't know. That'd be a bit interesting.
Is Matias, because Matias, with the way they're making him, he's like A-level. He's already A-level the way people talk about him, and it's like he's not A-level yet. He's pretty much a question mark. Am I wrong or right?
Well, it's crazy because if he's A-level and Catteral beat Taylor, and where would we put him? Alexa, cancel. Yo, my bad.
That's okay. Wait, say that again. I was distracted.
Holy shit. Give me a second.
Okay, it's all good. Just mute your mic. Pitbull destroys Matias. Does he? Yeah, I mean, look, man. Pitbull, we know, I'm watching I'm scoring Gervonta now versus Pitbull, and Pitbull was landing some great shots. Catterall's an interesting fight. Exactly. And it's because of his style. He's not a brawler. He's not a banger. He's going to grab. He's going to jab. He's going to grab. What his question mark is his gas tank. If he had a good gas tank, he might be an elite guy. But, he throws good shots. He's not necessarily powerful, but he throws enough decent shots that he can have people. Jose, that's another name. Jose Ramirez looks terrible now. Yeah. He really does, man. And it's kind of sad how bad he looks. He went life and death with the guy he should have banged out really, really fast and early. Ramirez lost to the guy who lost to the guy who lost. Well, that's the thing, you know. That's the thing about boxing, man. Is you know, it's really hard to the top, and once you get there, your time may not be long, and then once you fall off, man, you fall long and hard. Pause. And Taylor's at the bottom right now. I mean, he's at the bottom. You know, people said Catteral was robbed the first time. It jump in any time, Monk. I'm just ranting and raving.
Yeah. What was the question earlier? My bad.
Matias and Catteral, and what I'm saying is people really speak about Matias like he's an A-level guy, as if he's proven.
Well, proven by what?
That's the question is, but people talk about him as if he's proven. Okay, he's obviously not C. Is he closer to C or closer to A? Let's put it that way.
I would have him a B for now. He looks like a potential A,
right?
But we don't know. It's a question mark. It's like I would put like a B and a question mark.
Okay, I think we could say B minus, because that's a determining factor, right? You're beating a bunch of C level guys. You know, you take guys like Keyshawn Davis, they're beating D level guys. Teofimo on his way to the top beat a bunch of D level guys. Now Davina Hanke, we've seen that he beat A guys and B guys, but they were older, right? And Lomachenko's A, but he was older and at a huge weight disadvantage.
Yeah.
So where do you put Davina Hanke now? Is he C plus now? Is he B minus?
I mean, this is probably gonna piss a lot of people off.
No, go ahead.
But I always had him at B, and the reason why I had him at B is if you're a boxer and you fight like a Muay Thai fighter, can I really put you as an A if you're not fighting legit?
It's your opinion, man. You can do whatever you want. You know,
well, that's the thing, though. You know, if in a perfect world, a lot of the shit that he does based on his style, he wouldn't be getting away with, right? But since it's not a perfect world, he gets away with his cheating style, his excessive clinching, his excessive stalling. So and then on top of that, he's on the snack program. So I don't know. I always had him at B, dude. I never really had him that high.
How about Pitbull Cruz? Is he B plus, A minus? Where's he at?
I think I would probably put him like at a B, but like if he would have moved down a few weight classes, I'd put him like at an A, because he's not like you got to understand that he's short and his reach is very short. Sure, he's fighting against the grain.
Okay, so but if you put Pitbull at B, then Catteral gotta be C, right?
They could both be B. You also got to put into consideration that Styles is kind of like paper, rock, scissors. If that makes sense.
You're going by Styles?
No, I'm saying like certain styles have the advantage over other styles just by default. But depending on the caliber of the fighter, they could either take advantage of the advantages or not. It just becomes like a mutual point because they're not operating highly at that style.
Okay, I see what you're saying. You're going to the styles make fights. So in that sense, as far as ranking fighters, like, yeah, he could be ranked, but if he faces this guy, then it's really not going to matter. Like, you're taking guys like Matias and who else? I'm looking at Matias and Pitbull. Catteral is going to give him problems just because of his style. Like Sander Martin is going to give him a style matchup. He's going to be Catteral is a stylistic matchup for anybody. Is that being fair?
Yeah. So it's kind of like that. It's kind of like, paper, rock, scissors. and you're like, okay, well, what level is this scissors? Is this an A level scissors? Is this B tier, C tier?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And you got to do the same thing for the rocks, so like, or the paper.
Yeah, that gets a little confusing.
Yeah, I mean, it's complex, but like, once you start, breaking it down, then it gets easier and it becomes easier to understand.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
it's kind of like,
go ahead.
so I mean, I remember being a kid and I was able to have a Game Boy. I don't know if you were to have a Game Boy or not, or played any of the Pokemon games.
No, I didn't.
All right, so I mean, long story short, I'll just get to the point. So there's let's say there's these 3 different classes. There's the fire, water, and rock. Rock beats fire, fire beats water. I mean, water beats fire, fire beats rock, rock beats water. Right? So depending on the level of each what happened? Oh, shit, BRB real quick, man.
Okay, nerds, I know, right? That's why I was like, okay. I'm gonna just try to keep it simplified. Catteral, the top names against any. I think he gives Teofimo problems. So guys, hit the like, comment, subscribe. Chamarada the GOAT, nerds. Who you guys got at number 1? I got Tio. Tio's the lineal champion. I'm gonna go with Teofimo. I think he's the man to beat right now because he's the lineal champ. I don't know how you guys judge boxing, but then there's belt holders. For me, like we're talking about undisputed. What's crazy is that Usyk had all the belts, but Tyson Fury was the lineal champ, and that's his legacy. He'll always be lineal champ. You know what I mean? So then there's belt holders. So I'm gonna bring up the screen. We're gonna do a little bit of a deeper dive since it was the. That's what it was, is Catteral. So as you see, Teofimo, he is number 1. Sorry, but I got Pitbull. Raleigh was a 2-division champion. Oh, shit. So the top names at 140, since that's the fight we're watching, is Teofimo. Haney still has a belt. Josh Taylor was number 2, actually. Matias. And then Jose Ramirez, Regis Prograis. And I thought I heard someone say that Barbosa and Ramirez, Oscar's going to match them up. So we're going to get some... what's the saying? We're gonna get some clarification, and then as you go down, you got Hitchenson's. Richard Hitchenson's as a player. I thought Gustavo Lemos beat him. Okay, then we got Catteral, who we just seen. Gary Anton Russell, I think he'll be fighting, and then as someone mentioned, Lindolfo Delgado. Now, for some reason they don't have the champions Teofimo, Matias, Haney, and Pitbull, and Ishmael Barroso. You got Albert Puello, Keith Sims Jr. So you got a lot of names at this weight division. It is very deep, very intense. Regis Prograis said he wants to come back. So Catteral, can he beat Teofimo? I think he'd have an excellent shot at Teofimo. Can he beat Devin Haney? Well, we see Devin Haney. Devin Haney's beat. Devin Haney's a B fighter now. He might be a C fighter. As far as I'm concerned, he's a rec fighter. Then we got Josh Taylor, who we just seen, and I think he's finished. Josh Taylor has seen better days. We got Subriel Matias, who they say is the boogeyman, A-level, jumping anytime amok. So can Catteral beat Subriel Matias? He can give him problems just because of style. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's possible. We don't really know. We don't just because you're beating the guys that you're beating that are unproven. That doesn't mean anything. I want to see him against another top contender. I want to see him against these guys that you're showing. I wanted to see him against Haney or Ramirez or Prograis, not these guys that we can't really give them credit for because they're unproven.
You're talking about Catteral, right?
No, I'm talking about Matias.
Oh, Matias. Okay, you want to see him against Haney, Teofimo. A good matchup for Matias, Ramirez. All these are good matches, man. I mean, even Gary Anton Russell, Sandro Martin is still a player. Lindolfo Delgado. Man, I mean, you could pick these guys out of a hat, put them on the board, make them fight, and it's going to be good. The only bad fight looks like Hitchinson's versus Catteral. That's probably sleep inducing. You know, if you want to sleep good at night, put that fight on. But Gary Anton Russell is a good fighter. Do you know much about him yet?
Yeah, I know a little bit of these guys because I was watching the rankings. Every now and then I'll look at the rankings and I'll see highlights of some of their fights and stuff like that. But it's not the same when you watch an entire fight. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you also got to put into consideration. To me, I don't know. It just seems in boxing when one good guy who obviously seems like he could be a potential champion and he's fighting these unknowns, usually they be slacking. I don't know. I've noticed it. It could be me. Maybe I'm tripping. But that's why, when I see these guys fight someone who's like reputable at that weight class, I will watch the full fight. But just watching these fights sometimes with just randoms, sometimes it just seems like they're just slacking in the fight.
Yeah, I mean that's normal, right? You're not gonna be at your high like Teofimo. When he fights the Jermaine Ortizes or Sandors, he's not exciting or brilliant. I don't know if that's because he fights to the level of his competition or he's not that good. It's really hard to say. But I mean that makes a lot of sense, right? You get up for the big fights, and then when you're fighting someone you feel is maybe not exciting or doesn't do anything for you, you're gonna have a letdown. And Ryan's at 140. They don't have Ryan Garcia ranked. And Jermaine Ortiz, Elvis Rodriguez is the player. Teofimo's fighting Steve Claggett. Who else? Rolly Romero. We don't know when he's coming back. But yeah, man. But it doesn't look like the top guys are gonna fight anytime soon. We don't know what. Well, no, Pitbull is fighting El Rayo. Are you familiar with El Rayo Valenzuela?
Yeah.
He knocked out Chris Colbert.
Yeah. He got a controversial loss against Colbert, Chris Corberto, and then end up knocking him out in the rematch. Honestly, I thought he won both fights.
Yeah. The first one was a robbery. I think it was a clear robbery. I mean, Chris Colbert at least didn't get knocked out the first fight, but he did. He battled back, but I mean, I think El Rayo put a beating on him. And he clearly got robbed, which I think he put the stamp on and proved in the second fight.
I mean, he's got a lot of heart, but I just don't see him beating Pitbull. I honestly think Pitbull is going to stop that guy, and I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, if he does stop him, I wouldn't be surprised if he did it brutally.
Oh yeah, that guy El Rayo. Well, he fought Edwin De Los Santos, who is the guy who fought Shakur Stevenson, and that's how De Los Santos got the fight, by beating El Rayo. He knocked him out because that guy El Rayo fights with his chin in the air. It's very, very. He's all or nothing. Like, I'm gonna knock you out, or I'm gonna get knocked out. Russell is 17-0, 17 knockouts. Yeah, I think he's supposed to fight soon on a PBC undercard. Ryan is at 147. Is he? Colbert is a C-level 130 pounder. Yeah, man, he's just a loudmouth. He just ran his mouth. But that's what it's looking like. 140 landscape. I'm gonna switch gears. What do you feel about Ryan Garcia? Is that some? Have you been keeping up with that?
Well, I don't know. Is he gonna be at 147 or is he gonna stay in between weight classes, or I don't know.
No, I mean just as far as the news, the B sample, we've seen the B sample turn up. It came up negative. He got a hair sample. I'm just bringing that up to see what people think, what the chat thinks, what you think.
So he got cleared?
No, he did not get cleared. If you look at the screen, Devin Haney's dad wants Ryan banned from the sport. The B sample came back positive, right? Because remember, he failed for offscreen. Remember that, like last week? And then now his lawyers have sent a letter to the athletic commission, and they said that they did a hair and nail sample and that it was negative. So what do you think about that? Does that clear him? Is that fake news? I mean, everybody's saying a lot of things, man. So I just want to see what people think.
Who cleared him?
No, I'm asking you.
No,
Does
but
that
like,
clear him?
because a lot of the news is because I noticed about boxing, a lot of the news is he say, she say. I don't give a fuck about any of that hearsay. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
when they're positive for a test, I want to know how much, and that's another issue that people don't report. How much?
Well, what do you mean? Explain.
Yeah, what was the quantity of him being positive for Ostarine or whatever he was positive for?
Well, you got to explain to the people why you want to know that. I know. I'm just having.
Well, yeah, because the reason why I'm explaining is because it could have been from a supplement. It could have been from someone that you could something that you consumed. We don't really know. Yeah, because I remember reading articles. For instance, I think it was the date was around somewhere in 2011. There was 2 soccer players that were positive for clenbuterol, right? And then I also found an article where they were making a educated guess that the Mexican meat was infected with clenbuterol, like 2/3 of the whole entire product line.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yep.
So it's kind of like they're having an issue over there with their beef, and it's actually known, and there's been reports. So the only issue is if it's true that he was positive because of the supplements. Because I think I've heard that supposedly he was taking the supplements to help him for weight loss or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, there's that out there.
Yeah. So I mean, it is possible because let's be real here. Like the supplement companies, I heard stories where some companies fold because it's some person in their own house making the supplement and they're just shipping it out.
Yeah. Okay. So your opinion is that you want to wait and see, right?
I just want to know how much he's positive or whatever, like the quantity of whatever he's positive for.
Salute the Don Dada. What's up? You're on, man.
What's going on, my Don?
What's up, man? What's up? How you doing?
What's cracking? I'm doing great.
Just,
What's up with Don Frank? What's up with who else you got on?
You're breaking up, homie.
Who
What
else is
was
on
the
here?
last part?
Donna, you got Donna Muck, and then I can't see the other one, bro, because it's too little for me.
It's me. I'm just because I'm sharing my screen. I'm on the computer
okay,
I'm on the phone. Yep.
Yeah. So what the hell is the con? I mean, I'm
Say
here,
that
man.
again?
No, I mean, I'm
back.
saying it's like, huh? Hold on,
You're back.
Is my yeah? I mean, I'm never left. I'm in the turf. I'm in the street.
Okay.
I'm doing leg lifting. I'm doing the power lift. I'm out here putting it down where everybody else is scared to go. Okay.
For sure, man.
I am. I'm CCD to the death. Salute to Don Rep it, bro.
Let them know. Rep it.
Salute to Don
Always a
Rep.
real one, man. Yeah.
Salute to Don Rep it, bro.
Hell yeah, man. Tell them come back.
You can't come back
They're
when
here,
you can't
man.
come back, bro.
Oh, okay.
Bro,
I don't know. There's a lot of rumors flying around. It's
What's going on here, bro? Is my audio bad or what?
Yeah, it's kind of bad. It's breaking up.
All right. Let me come back then. Fuck it.
For sure, man. No worries.
So we can coordinate.
For sure. That's the Don. He said, "Shout out, what rep it? You shout out CCD." That's right, baby. So, Amut, you were on Rep Rep. You used to be on Rep Reps, right?
Yeah.
That's where we know each other. I'm assuming BDA and what Rep It.
Yeah. He was one thing I respected about him was you always exercise the freedom of speech, your First Amendment.
True. It get a little racy, a little spicy, but hey, to each his own. It was entertaining, man. It was funny. It was funny. I laughed a lot. All the beefs, all the crazy shit. It was highly entertaining. It's not always boxing, but at least over here, man. I don't know. I'm just trying to. I don't know. I keep it boxing. I do my best. I hope you guys like it. I don't think I'm as funny, entertaining as that dude. They just had a whole nother level and thing going. But shout out to Dom, man. Shout out to Dom. Welcome back, man. Chitlin, all the homies. Yeah. So Ryan, do you think this is a witch hunt? Are they out to get Ryan, or are you trying to be on the fence?
I'm on the fence, and the reason why I'm on the fence is there's not enough information to say, hey, you're automatically guilty. You know what I mean? Because what if it's true? What if the banned substances came from the supplement? Because I do know that nandrolone could come in powder form. 50, yeah. So 50 mcg. I know it also comes in 100 mcg, but that's liquid form. But I know in powder form, I don't know the exact quantities it comes in. Can't remember off the top of my head, but I know it does come in pill form.
Okay, what I wanted to do, man, I want to break this down logically, and this is my line of thinking. Okay, I want to break it down logically, because if you don't like Ryan Garcia, he's guilty. Like he popped dirty. That's number one, right?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be facetious with you. It's just this is my line of thinking. Like I like to just ask a question and then answer it if that's okay with you. So you don't think I'm talking to you like you're stupid or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try to break, because if you don't like him, he's guilty. Like Amuk said, Amuk agrees. Yes, he popped dirty. That's known, right? Like that's okay. He popped dirty. So
but why? Why did he pop dirty? How did he pop dirty?
I'm gonna get to that. That's what I'm trying to get to. I don't mean to be curt with you. It's just like, bear with me, brother. No, just bear with me. I don't want you to think that I'm talking. It's just, I'm just trying to like get people on the side that they're supposed to be on. So like I said, okay. So Ryan popped dirty. If you don't like Ryan, because if shout out BDA. When you listen to BDA, there's a lot of Ryan haters, right? Like he's a TikToker. He's this, he's that, right?
Well, I noticed that there's a lot of guys that don't like him because he's a pretty boy, and I don't know. It could be that some guys.
Salute, my Don. Can you hear me?
Yes, you're back in the flesh.
Of course I am. I never left. I've always been the number one guy, bro. Always.
For sure, man. I respect it. I'm glad you're back.
I never left. I've always been here. Bro.
Well, okay. I haven't spoken to you, so that's why. So I'm happy to finally speak to you.
But I'm here on your channel because I was one of your first subscribers, if you don't remember.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and I was probably one of the first that gave you a little bit of support, and I jumped on your panel and I gave the heat. Oh
yeah, I thought maybe you forgot about me, man.
No, never.
I've been waiting. I was like, damn, what happened to the Don? I was like, what happened to homie, man?
Well,
always good.
When the Don,
entertainment.
the Don is putting in work. The Don is putting in work, man. There's a lot of things that are happening around these boxing streets.
Stop the bullshit, Don. Stop the bullshit. You're on unemployment benefits and you're doing fuck all. You're just roaming the YouTube streets. Stop the bullshit.
Well,
okay.
Those are shots. Those are shots taken by Don Kangaroo. But I'm not gonna lie to you. Today I'm doing fuck all, and I've been drinking, and I'm enjoying myself. And to be honest with you, I don't know, bro. Like life is good, bro. Like life is great. But I just want to clear some shit up, man. Like, did you guys see the clip and the news article that said that Bill Haney bribed the referee?
No, that's news to my ears.
Oh, I'm gonna drop it later on my channel. Not on this channel, the one that I'm talking to you now. But you know the main Don where I drop videos and shit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna drop it on later on tonight so you guys can see that there's a pattern on why the same referee was leading up to that third fight. The same referee, the same people that are saying that there was a robbery with Lomachenko, the same referee, right? But the referee couldn't save Devin on that last fight, but he did. Any other referee would have called it off, but he kept it going. Why? Because Bill Haney paid him off, bro. There's a whole thing there. There's a whole thing there because they were just trying to make it to the cards. They were trying to make it to the cards, but at the end of the day, look, they could give Tyson Fury the fight. I mean, they could give Usyk the fight over one round, and we're here debating on an ass kicking that Devin Haney received from Ryan Garcia, from pillar to post, from the beginning to end, and people are still trying to make that a close fight. Think about that, my brothers.
Facts, Don. That's why you do it. Salute Carl. Welcome, Carl. Facts.
Salute.
Tell me from what I just said. I will repeat it for you guys, and I will show you what I'm on, because the Don always has his gold watch. And the Don, everybody says, "Oh man, the Don this and that," but yes, always on his top game. Always on his top game. But that doesn't mean that I don't enjoy the Miller High Life. Okay, guys? All right? And let me tell you guys something. Let me tell you guys something. This is my life, guys. This is my life. I'm going to show you guys something. Chilling.
Put him on the big screen, Frank.
Chilling.
We can't.
I don't even know how to do that, man.
Tap. Oh, Don, working out.
Oh, is it like that? Solo layout? There he is.
Yeah,
Damn, pimping ain't easy. What is going on here?
Because everybody says that I'm fat. I'm just a big bone motherfucker, but you don't want to fuck with these. These hands, these are the hands that hurt you.
For sure.
not a cloud in the sky. Look how beautiful my day is.
You're in the Bay, right?
Of course.
Is that overlooking? Are you in Oakland or Richmond?
If you want to figure out where I'm at, you have to be where I am.
You're in Berkeley. That's where you're at. I know where you're at.
No, I'm not in Berkeley.
Are you in Lake Merritt?
No, I'm not in Lake Merritt. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm lost then.
But you're close. You're close. You're very close. But you're not.
I named like Berkeley a bunch of shit.
No. I'm not in Berkeley. I'm not in Lake Merritt, but I'm in the Bay, baby.
Okay. Richmond, California.
Not in Richmond either. But anyway,
damn.
Here's the deal.
Yeah.
Here's the deal, guys. This is the point of the whole conversation, man. I know you guys, like, these guys want to see, like, show your face, show your muscles, because these guys are faggots on fucking online, right? They want to see how you look. They want to see how you... They're always so fucking infatuated on you, right? Because yes, I am the Don and I am a celebrity out here. I understand that. I know you guys want to get to know me, but you could never live my lifestyle. That's a fact. Because you can't hang. You can't hang. I'm telling you right now, you can't hang. You know what I'm saying? You can't hang.
Yeah.
But here's the deal. Here's the deal. When it comes to Ryan Garcia, you have a referee that had refereed for Devin Haney in the Lomachenko fight that was bribed. And the referee came out and officially said that he bribed me. He said I took it. Where is the sport of boxing now? Wait until you know my other channel. Wait until I release this fucking information, and you guys are gonna be like, "What the fuck?" So, is a drug cheat any less? Okay, even if okay, let's just say this: Ryan Garcia cheated, but you're over here paying a referee. What the fuck?
Yeah, what's worse?
Why any other referee would have said, all right, Devin, that's enough, right? I mean, I'm just saying, bro.
With the holding and the grabbing.
Look at that Carl.
Heavy lifting, baby.
No,
So
because everybody.
Ryan's innocent? You believe Ryan's innocent then?
No, I don't give a fuck if he's innocent or not. I really don't care. Because, look, at the end of the day, there's several, look, all the steps that are leading up to the fight led to the fight. So, at the end of the day, once that bell rings, it's up to you, bro. Nobody was telling Briggs, you guys know Briggs, he was on steroids, and last thing, he could fight a 15-round fight. He was a big, and he had hella stamina. Nobody was questioning his ass until he got popped. Why? Because he went up, because of fucking Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn popped Briggs. Eddie Hearn popped Briggs. And then guess what? Can you turn the music down a little bit, brother? Because I'm yelling here. When Eddie Hearn pops Briggs, is because he knew that Briggs was gonna knock out fucking AJ. He was like, fuck, that's too big of a threat. I didn't realize it. Then he thought, well, let me get this chubby motherfucking Mexican and bring him in here. And then guess what? That chubby Mexican knocked out fucking AJ anyways. Okay?
Yeah. That's true.
So I'm telling you, like, do you think everything was leading up to that fight with fucking Briggs and AJ fucking perfectly until they saw that Briggs was not intimidated by AJ, and Briggs was talking shit to AJ and was like, "I'm gonna knock you out." If Briggs would have been humbled and would have been like, "Yeah, I'm happy to be here. I'm just grateful for the opportunity. I can't wait to get in the ring. I'm gonna do my best." He would have got in the ring and he would have knocked AJ out or done whatever. But just the fact of the matter that AJ was a huge A side, and then and Briggs was saying, "Fuck you, I'm gonna fuck your mother, and I'm gonna rape her in the back room, in the closet," and next thing you know, that's what happened. That's what's going on in boxing today. Guys, you guys thinking that boxing is fucking legitimate, and you're gonna listen to fucking like this guy fucking from Warwick Radio and tell you that everything's on the up and up? Fuck you guys, and fuck everybody out there. How about that? The Don is giving you the real.
Give us the real. That's right. Let them know, man. Keep going. You're on a roll.
I don't need to get on a roll. I already know. Because I have... Woo! You know, everybody wants to come on here. When they want to talk boxing, I'll give you boxing. You want me to troll? I'll troll your ass. And fuck you, Brandon. Wherever the hell you are.
The Don.
So what's up,
So
man?
that's the thing. So you don't give a fuck that Ryan cheated?
No, because at the end of the day, okay, look, when Devin Haney is is on PEDs himself, bro.
Bingo. Let them know, man. You got let the people know.
He's on PEDs himself, bro. Like, what the fuck are we talking about here? Like, really, guys. Like, I don't know how. Why? If you guys want to listen to the black channels, go ahead. I don't care. Take your entertainment. I don't give a fuck. The Don only speaks every once in a while. I'm just telling you, this is just another smear campaign. And guess what? At the end of the day, you guys could threaten Garcia and take away his career. You guys could threaten about this and that. But at the end of the day, guess what? Ryan Garcia is a name. And guess what? He could, even if you ban him for life, his name will carry on, and he could do like celebrity matches, bro. Get the fuck out of here. You think that nobody will pay for Ryan Garcia and fucking Paul Logan or whatever the fuck these Logan guys are? You get the fuck out of here. Money's here, money's to be made, and you guys are fucked. Like fucking Don Ark says. You're fucked. You're fucked. No matter what you're gonna say, no matter what anybody says, Devin Haney got his ass kicked last night, and the public saw that. No matter all the controversies, glove gates, just like Deontay Wilder, this is just another case of that. Once you guys realize that these guys just keep on pushing any propaganda to keep these black fighters legitimate and non-defeated, then you will realize what's going on here.
I got to admit, it does sound kind of bitchy how the Haney's carrying on. It does sound a lot.
And then just stop playing the middle card. Just fucking call it for what it is. I'm telling you, once you guys start fucking trying to be nice to these fucking black motherfucking niggers, then you'll fucking realize that's what's going on in life. Just keep it real with your fucking self, bro. And stop letting them be the victims and stop letting them take advantage of the situation.
This is a clear example of like you're saying, them crying. I mean, they're on channels. You got Rachel Donaire going on,
and they keep
channels.
they keep on pushing the propaganda. They keep on pushing the propaganda 24/7, and then they're gonna try to keep a Latino man down, bro.
That's right.
And guess what? They do it to the white man too, and they do it to the Asian man too. So where are you at? Either you're Asian, you're white, or you're Hispanic or Latino. But the black folks in boxing, they're coming after your ass.
That's what it looks like. I mean, this looks like
no, that's what it is.
Garcia.
No, it's not what it looks like. Fuck that. Get over that. No, we're not fucking tippy-toeing around this shit. See, this is why the Don. All right, I'm telling you, if I have to step back, I'll step back again. I'll be back later.
You're fine, man. Do you?
I'm telling you what it is. I've been telling you guys what it is.
We're listening.
But nobody wants to get behind the real shit. Because the real motherfuckers are out here. You think that there's
that's why you're here.
You think
it's not that nobody wants to get behind it.
You think these motherfuckers invented flying pyramids? You think that God was black?
I don't think anybody does. I think people just are entertained by it.
No, fuck that. But that's how it starts, bro.
As entertainment? You're saying
it starts with seeds. It starts with seeds. And next thing you know, listen, and next thing you know, you got young little Carl over there thinking like fucking like, like Usyk is a great, and like, come on, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Usyk is a great.
No, he's not.
He is a great.
No, he's not.
He's better than Tyson Fury.
No, he's not.
He's way better than Tyson Fury.
Look, bro, it was a money thing. It's all about the rematch.
Yeah.
Don McSmith told everybody, but nobody wanted to listen to Don McSmith. Salute to Team McSmith.
Just because you're in love with a homosexual 70-year-old mate doesn't mean that we all have to be.
Let me tell you what you guys don't understand about boxing. Let me tell you how Usyk beat fucking. None of you guys never broke this down. Because I'll tell you, because I know boxing. None of you guys None of you guys said this. There's the reason why Usyk was able to beat fucking Fury was because he knows how to lean in, tip out. And when he's tipping in and tipping out, and that means when you're tipping in with your toes, you're tipping in and you're tipping out. And it's all about the rhythm. And his rhythm is just, he was able to like get his lead foot outside of Fury's lead foot. So he would tip in, tip out, but when it was striking time, he had his lead foot on the outside of Tyson Fury's foot. So what happens when you have your lead foot on the outside of Tyson Fury's foot is that there's no escape for Tyson Fury to go to his left side. So that means that Usyk was able to dictate where Tyson Fury was going to go on the second half of that fight. That's what you guys don't see. Look, Usyk did not win that fight just on his overhand left. No, it was developed by his footwork and making Tyson Fury go where he wanted him to go towards the end of the fight. So there, you guys are happy? That's what happened, you idiots.
Excellent breakdown. Did you have Fury even competitive?
Yeah, no. Fury, I thought that even though I know what happened, and that's why Usyk was able to win his rounds. I still have Fury winning by 1 round. But I'm just letting you know. That's how I know, because I know how to break down boxing and I know when things happen, that's because you idiots don't see it.
Well, let me ask you this.
Just with
you idiots. No, I'm not talking about just you guys. I'm just saying these idiots that get on these panels and talk about this fucking fight and never break it down. I broke it down, to the fuck.
Yep.
Okay, I broke it down to let you know what happened and why he won. And I'm not biased and let you know why Fury lost or won. I'm just letting you know what happened on the fight, and towards the end of the fight, that's when that right there, those crucial rounds where Usyk caught him. The reason that he caught him is because he was able to get his lead foot on the outside of Tyson Fury's foot, and Fury had no escape to go to his right or left. He only had one way to go. He had to go to his right. So then what happens? So that means that fucking Usyk could come over with his left hook, and he was reaching for it all night. So get the fuck out of here. You guys don't know boxing like me, bro. Shut up.
You heard him. Hey, so let me ask you this, man. I got a lot of flack for saying Fury's competitive. Don, did you see Fury, like I did, hurt Usyk on a multiple occasions?
Yes, he did. He hurt him. Look, he hurt him. He was outboxing him, but I'm just telling you. Because Usyk's thing, he's really good on. Look, he's on his toes. He's on his toes, so he's poking in, like he's jumping in and jumping out, jumping in, jumping out, jumping in, jumping out on his toes. That's what you guys don't realize. He's really. It's not so much that Usyk was like. He was able to set him up because once Tyson Fury thought that he was in control, Usyk was jumping in, jumping out. Tyson Fury thought that he had his rhythm, but then Usyk changed the rhythm, and then he started changing his feet placement. You idiots!
So he worked him out, basically. What you're saying? He worked Fury out.
Yeah, but then Tyson Fury in the last 2 rounds, see, he worked him out for 3 rounds, but he didn't. Tyson Fury adapted in the last 2 rounds. And that's why you didn't see the same Usyk in the last 2 rounds. How come Usyk didn't get him out of there then?
Because the ref saved him.
No, fuck you, man.
No, fuck you.
Fuck you.
It was a long boxing count from the ref.
No way,
bro. You know
no.
Boxing.
Yeah,
there is no saving in the ref.
Don, if you know boxing, you know the ref saved him, bro. Cut the bullshit. Stop bullshit.
No, he didn't. It's a standing 8 count.
Stop
it was a
for your boy.
But it was a standing 8 count. It's
Well,
a standing 8 count.
it got to the 8 count.
It's the referee. It's the referee's discretion.
Was having a
It's the
conversation
referee.
with
It's the referee's discretion. It's the referee's discretion. So he gets a standing 8 count. After the standing 8 count, he had the whole 10th, he had the whole 11th, and he had the whole 12th to do it, and he didn't.
No, Fury recovered. Fury
Exactly. But fucking Tyson Fury got an 8 count because he was out on his feet.
Yeah, but you're forgetting the process that the referee was having a conversation with him during.
Oh yeah, he read him a book. He read him a book,
Yeah,
right?
he might as well. Yeah, you might as well.
Yeah, and so what? That's the referee's discretion. I'm not complaining that Usyk won, so don't complain about fucking Tyson Fury getting a conversation with the fucking ref. Hey, it happens all the time. Are you all right? Yeah, I'm all right. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Get the fuck out of here.
Well,
Idiot.
here's the thing. Here's the
You
thing.
guys don't know boxing, bro.
The referee needs
You
to be
guys don't know
accountable for
shit.
his actions, just like the referee.
You guys don't know shit about boxing. That's why I gave you guys on this channel. On this channel, I gave you, and that's why on this channel, that's why on this channel, that's why I gave you guys the best breakdown that anybody's ever heard on YouTube. I gave you guys the best fucking breakdown. Nobody broke it down like I did.
Not with the tip in, tip out. I've never heard tip in and tip out. That's new. That's
nice. That's right.
Nice.
Tip in and tip out, and the and the lead foot and the feet placement, and not giving Fury the escape route towards his left.
Yeah, no, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
That's right. Yeah, that's you're nice. Right. Hey, Carl. No matter how much you want to fucking hate on it, you know I'm right.
Yeah, no, you're right with the tip in and tip out. I like it.
But that's what people neglect. People neglect. Hey, fucking Usyk is over there. Usyk is in and out, bro. Usyk was in and out. But when he and Tyson Fury thought he had him, bro. That's why he was confident. He thought he figured out his rhythm. But Usyk changed the rhythm, bro, and that's when he got fucked. With the same tippy tap. The tippy tap.
Well, I mean, I've heard people mention it, but with different wording, that we're comparing him to like a fencer.
Now, fuck your life, man.
So yeah, I've heard a different analogy with.
Yeah, whatever, bro. Now all of a sudden, everybody. As soon as I break it down hardcore, everybody. Yeah. As soon as I give you guys the heat, now. See, that's the problem with you fuckers. Never give the Don the credit, bro.
I'm not discrediting you. I'm just saying I've heard it before.
Only from real motherfuckers. How about that? Fuck you guys, man.
The Don, no one ain't saying you ain't real. I'm just saying I've heard it before.
Who is this?
A muck.
All right, a muck. I don't have no heat. All right. I have no heat with the muck, man. The Donna muck. I love the Donna muck.
But I don't know. The tip in, tip out. Honestly.
All right, the fuck you, man. You want to go to war? We go to war, motherfucker.
I didn't even get to finish, and you're already getting emotional.
Yeah, I'm already mad now. Fuck you, man.
I was just gonna say I like the wording on it, man.
Hey, fuck you, man.
It's catchy.
The Don's awesome.
I'm just tired of you fucking idiots, man. Not you guys. Not anybody.
As long as not.
No,
us,
I know what you're saying. But I appreciate it.
So you're saying that you actually thought Fury won the Dawn. You're saying it's just for the rematch. So
I had Fury clean sweep the first 6, and he won the 11th and the 12th.
Don, what were you drinking, bro? What were you on? Fucking Jose Cuerva?
Fucking the best shit in life. Cocaine and alcohol.
And no hookers. fucking come on, Don.
Everybody knows how I get down.
So, what do you think in the rematch, man? You're saying does Fury
There's no
finally knock
rematch.
him out? They're not going to
Fuck
rematch.
that. There's not going to be a rematch.
Why?
I don't think so because Fury, I'm going to tell you right now, either they got to give Fury a boatload of money because now the belts are not involved. So Fury's not even going to be undisputed again. So you guys are overlooking that factor. See, the whole thing about this fight was the undisputed bout. And you guys, and they fucking robbed Fury. So now they take away the belt from Usyk. And then you're going to...
Nah, they're not taking it. They're not taking it away now. They're not stripping him.
Well, then maybe it'll happen. Maybe, well, now, if you say that, then okay.
Yeah, Usyk's written to the IBF to ask him to hold off until the rematch, after the rematch.
Well, all right,
and then he'll fight whoever they want.
I don't know, bro. I'm going to tell you like this. If I know Fury, the way I think I know Fury, it's not good to rematch Fury because he's going to come better now. Like, whatever Usyk did this time to win, like, fucking Fury's going to take it away and he's going to get better, bro. Fury's just...
What? You don't think Usyk
You guys are fucking on Usyk's dick and sucking him up, man.
No, I don't have posters. I got no posters. Posters.
Yeah, but I mean your whole little crew over
But
there.
you don't think Usyk has worked him out either? You don't think Usyk's all the more better after fighting him? You don't think he's going to come in?
I don't give a fuck, bro. Look, bro.
Fury's the only one that takes anything out of that fight, yeah? Usyk
exactly. Not fucking Usyk. Usyk already is on a high horse. Usyk cannot get better than what he did.
Right. Okay. Just like in the AJ rematch, AJ worked him out, didn't he?
Yeah, but AJ seemed to do better compared to the first fight.
He still didn't let his hands go.
I mean, he still did better though. He still improved. I seen more improvement from AJ, even though it wasn't enough, than Usyk.
Hey, my battery's getting down here, bro. Hey, salute
get
my
the
dog.
fuck out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Fuck you. Hey, fuck that. Fuck no, I love everybody. No, I love everybody.
man.
Fuck that.
Still love.
Fuck that shit.
Still love, Don. You know that.
No, fuck that shit. No, wait. I want to go out on a good note because I know a lot of people hate me and then they love me and then the whole. I want to make it clear, bro. I love everybody. I do. I really do. I love everybody. Salute my dons.
Salute,
For sure, man. You're welcome anytime. Don't be a stranger. The Don coming with the heat. Did anybody else have Fury winning? The Don had Fury winning. Anybody else have him winning?
No, I didn't. But you know what I saw, mate? I got to be honest. I saw a great fucking fight, man. I saw a fight of two halves.
Likewise.
I saw a great fucking fight, man. And you know what? Bring that rematch on. I'd love to see that rematch. That's a rematch that deserves a rematch. Not like a Wilder fucking trilogy. That's a rematch we want to see. Not some fucking Bambi-footed fucking bum fucking fighting 3 times and getting his ass handed to him 3 times. That's a rematch worthy of fucking watching, mate. I'll happily watch that rematch.
Yeah, what I seen people didn't give Fury a chance, and I thought he performed really well. I don't know how you guys scored the fight. I put the fight on the thumbnail. I had Usyk winning by a point. I know people are gonna hate that, but that's the way I scored it.
I scored it.
Oh, you go.
Yeah, I scored it 8-3-1 for Usyk. I also thought that although Usyk won majority of the rounds, a lot of the rounds that he won were very competitive, and he happened to just edge him out.
I got to tell you, after round 6, when they sat down in them stools after round 6, I said to myself, Fury is just kicking this cunt's ass. He's just got no answer for him.
Right. Yeah.
He's just got no answer for him. I gave Usyk 1 and 2. I thought Usyk won rounds 1 and 2, and then I gave 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to Fury. But the end of 7 is sort of where Usyk started working him out, mate. And I don't know, man. Without that 10-8 knockdown, I had to draw. Without that 10-8 round, I had that fight a draw.
The 7th
you
round,
had it a draw. It's crazy.
in the 7th round, I had it a tie. I gave the first 3 rounds for Usyk, and then 4, 5, and 6, I had it for Fury, and I was like, holy shit! I thought it was gonna be like, in the beginning, in the first quarter of the fight, it looked like Usyk was just gonna dominate him. Second quarter, Fury decides to turn up the heat, and I was actually surprised because I thought it was just going to be a dominant performance by Usyk. And by the 7th round, I was like, holy shit. Whoever takes over now has a good chance of winning the fight.
Yeah, look, mate, that was one of the closest fights. And I don't know how to call so-called fucking swing rounds, mate. I don't see how a round can be a swing round. Like, if you're having a good round and then someone gets it over you, clearly they win that round. You know, I can't see how they call them a swing round. I tell you what, but there were some close motherfucking rounds in there, man. Some close motherfucking rounds.
Exactly. Like the second round to me was a swing round. I just happened to give it to Fury. I mean, all you had to do is watch it. Like I made a I made a video, instant reaction. Yeah. And a lot of Fury Usyk fanboys, like they say you don't know shit about boxing, whatever. But another round, watch the 12th round. Usyk was winning, landing decent shots, and then Fury rocked them and buzzed them hard. I could have gave that round to Fury. There were some rounds that Fury hurt the guy, and these guys, they act like the Usyk fanboys acted like that didn't happen. I mean,
he hurt him. He hurt him, bro. He was hurting him to the body. He was hurting him.
Yeah, that too.
Fucking oath he was. He was seriously hurting Usyk. I thought Fury after round 6, bro. When they came out from that round 6, I thought, here we go. Fucking Fury's just going to walk away with it. He's just piecing this cunt up. And then I don't know, fucking something with these Eastern European dudes, man. A fucking light, same with Loma. A light bulb goes off and they go, oh, that's right. I know how to fight. And I don't know, they can just switch it up, man.
Well, it changed when he broke his nose. You know, he was getting closer and closer with that left hand, and then finally he hit him, and then Fury's nose started leaking, and then that was the fight to me, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think so too. I think he was struggling breathing. Yeah, he definitely doing that mouth breathing, mate, where you're not getting that full oxygen to your lungs and fucking. I don't know. Fuck it. It was a fucking great fight, man. Fuck, it was a good fight. You know what? It was everything I thought it. It was everything I thought it'd be, that fight. And mate, I'm not an Usyk fanboy. I'm not fucking a Fury hater. I just get sick and tired of fucking when I see a good fight, man. And when they're close, they can go either way, man. I wouldn't have been pissed off if Fury won. Because you know what?
I was kind of a bit surprised on Fury's behalf, because I was expecting him to turn up the heat in the first quarter of the fight instead of the second. I was also expecting more excessive clinches from Fury.
Yeah, I don't know. I did too. I thought that all that weight advantage was just, I don't know, it was nullified.
I was expecting more dirty boxing from Fury as well. I was actually.
Yeah, me too. Me too. And I thought, you know what, for Usyk to fucking get an upper hand in this fight, he's got to learn to fight dirty. He's got to throw some low blows, and he's got to fucking use his elbows.
I was expecting Fury to do that in the first quarter of the fight, but he didn't. Which kind of shocked me. I was like, it would have helped him for the later rounds.
Yeah, exactly.
Mid to the late fight.
Hey, Frankie, I just want to jump off this Fury Usyk thing, man, and talk about the fucking your thumbnail. This fucking Victor Cunty, mate, does my fucking head in. 1 minute he turns around and says Canelo's hair follicle test clears him, right? That clears him with clenbuterol after he popped dirty. But yet when fucking Ryan does it and they do a hair follicle test and he's cleared, he says that the hair follicle test isn't very accurate. Well, what is it, Victor? What is it, mate? You fucking rat, you snitch, you fucking federal informant. What is it, mate? Is it one or the other? Because you can't fucking change your story to suit your fucking team, mate. Because we all know it's a conflict of interest, this cunt being on the panel of VADA, mate. Like, this is what shits me. This cunt should not be in boxing. This cunt is banned from every other sport in the world except boxing. Why the fuck is that? Someone riddle me that fucking answer, mate. Why the fuck is Victor?
You really want to know why?
Because, of course, I know the reason why, but tell me your.
We all know the reason why. The color green.
Exactly. And that's what shits me. Like, this cunt is the most unreliable fucking rat snitch. He single-handedly ended Marion Jones's career. She had to hand back her gold medals. He fucked up Barry Bonds. Look, the guy's a piece of shit, mate. He snitched. Like, lay down and take your time like a man. Do your time like a man. Don't turn fucking federal informant, you fucking piece of shit. Because you're a bit scared of what's going to happen to you in jail. Fucking grub. The cunt shouldn't be in boxing. I can't stand the piece of shit. I got no time for him. I can't wait to see the fucking maggot out of here. I really don't like the guy. And you know what? It's just making these Haneys look fucking weaker, mate. It's making them look weaker and weaker every time these pair of cunts open their mouths. It really is. Like, accept the fact that your son got his fucking ass handed to him and move on. Go fight someone else. Go fight another midget or a pensioner. You might get another belt. You should get another belt if you piss and moan long enough. But just be a man and take your L like a man. This is what I don't like in boxing, mate, is when cunts take an L and there's nothing but excuses. Look at Deontay Wilder. Look at that piece of shit when he lost. Oh, fucking egg weights. Fucking, come on. Take your loss like a fucking man and move on with your career, mate, because you sound fucking childish. That's what shits me. At the end of the day, man, I did not see Ryan winning that fight. I did not think Ryan had a chance of beating Haney. I thought Haney would fucking just jab and clinch his way to a victory like he did with Kambosos. But it just goes to show when he fights someone his own size and with a bit of power, he can't fight. He can't fight. Fucking Ryan made that look so fucking easy, man. Made that look so fucking easy.
Yeah, he was, Haney was always chinny. We already knew that.
Yeah. I just didn't see Ryan doing that from the get-go, bro. He just dominated and dictated terms.
Well, now everybody's waking up to that Haney was a weight bully, and everybody's acting shocked, It came out that he was over the California limit for like a percentage against Regis Prograis.
Yep.
And everybody's acting surprised, but it's like, bro, we've been knew this. This guy shrinks down.
Why the fuck does Devin Haney have to weigh in behind closed doors?
Well, he gets an exemption to weigh in 36 hours before, and behind closed doors. What do you mean closed doors?
Well, with these.
I think you got a point. Can I piggyback off that real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, since you mentioned that, I always thought it was very suspicious him wearing that Inspector Gadget coat after the weigh-in. And then on top of that, he wears his sunglasses because, obviously when you're looking in his eyes, you can see how dilated his eyes are from being dehydrated.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So
yeah.
So it's like giving the appearance of, I don't want them to see how bad I'm killing myself. If that makes sense.
Totally. I mean, he looks like a skeleton with skin, mate. Look at the fucking Kambosos weigh-ins when he fought Kambosos. He looks like a skeleton with skin and eyeballs.
He looked worse than Conor McGregor weighed in for Jose Aldo. It's insane, dude.
Yeah. I just, you know me, Frank, I don't rock with the race shit, man, but When cunts want to piss and moan and fucking whinge about their losses, then I love jumping all over these fanboys, bro, because ain't no excuse for that motherfucker. He got his ass handed to him in that fight. His ass handed to him. And even if they give him back his O, which they won't do, because I think the hair follicle test will clear him totally. Will clear him. He'll get a 3-month or 6-month suspension. That's it. But I just think, like to piss and moan and let the sanctioning bodies make that decision. Don't you get on fucking YouTube and piss and moan about, oh, my son, Ryan should be banned for life. Fuck off. Get the fuck out of here. Like it's the first time it's ever happened in the sport.
Yeah, it's clearly a sign of whining. That's
all mate.
Whiny bitch. You're a whiny bitch.
And I can't stand his father. I cannot stand Bill Haney. I think that cocksucker is just piss weak, and he lives vicariously through his fucking son, who's starting to sound like a daughter.
And he's always virtual signaling. Actually, both of them are always virtual signaling.
And I just love the fact when someone comes out with a comment like, I ain't ever going to be beaten by a white boy. I know Ryan's Mexican, he's not white, but I tell you what, mate, to the rest of the world looking in, that motherfucker got his ass handed to him by a white boy.
Fact, he did. It was a bad look.
Oh, I think it's fucking great. I love seeing when cocksuckers want to drop racist bombs live on commentary and just finally get their just desserts, mate. That's what that piece of shit deserved. Getting his ass handed to him. And hey, mate, I'm happy to eat me crow. I was wrong about that fight. I was way wrong. I thought Ryan with his chin up in the air Devin would work him out. But, man, as soon as he landed that first left hook on fucking Devin, mate, his game plan was gone. He was gone. And you're right, we all knew he was chinny, but fuck, man, he got dropped 5 times. I don't give a fuck what anyone says, mate. I don't think that fight should have gone on. I thought Devin had enough. We all seen it. I don't think he needed to hang around any longer.
Well, that's what the Don was saying about the ref. He had the same ref that he had for Lomachenko, which is weird in itself. How was he able to pull that off?
And he had the WB, and he had the. Oh no, that was the Fury one. Yeah, like he fucking kicked his ass, mate. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I don't buy into any of this race talk and shit. But man, that motherfucker was outworked, outpointed in every sense of the matter in that fight. Ryan made that look so fucking easy. So easy.
That's the crazy thing, yeah. I mean, nobody gave Ryan a chance, and he shocked the world, which happens in boxing. But what made it even sweeter was that Haney was supposed to be the next Mayweather. That's what made it sweet, because they propagated Haney as he's the next Mayweather, and he got destroyed. Like you said, he got destroyed. He got saved by the ref, and now there's this whole drug scandal trying to save face because Bill and his dad talk so much shit.
Yep.
That's what happens, right? I mean, you can only talk so much shit, and then you have to expect that people are going to, when they see you fall and fail, they're gonna throw a parade. And these guys are acting surprised. As far as the race thing, I mean, that's fine. I mean, people have their favorites, but they're kind of trying to save face too, which just makes you look weak.
Yeah, it does.
It's a weak look,
Yeah, it is. It is. Fucking nice it is. It just shits me, mate. Like, when people take their L's, take them like men. Look what Tim Tszyu did, mate. Did you hear one word of complaining out of his mouth when Fundora beat him?
That's an excellent point. No.
Like, the dude just took his L like a man, and he's not sitting around waiting for Fundora's fucking nose to heal. He's fighting the toughest motherfucker at 154.
And then he's coming back to fight Virgil Ortiz. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
No slouching with that guy.
That's crazy. What sort of a dude does that, man? That's a guy that just wants all the smoke, man. And he's lost his O. He don't give a fuck. He's just going to come in and just make big fights. I don't care about this Bud Crawford-Madrimov fight. I want to see Virgil and Tim. To me, that is the best fight in my whole time of being on YouTube. That is the best fight for me since my time on YouTube. And the easiest fight that could be made.
It should be a main event. That should be the main event, really. If we're being factual.
Yep.
I can't believe that Tim Zoo's team is taking it. I said it before. I don't know why they're doing it, but shit, man. Whoever wins is gonna be on top of boxing. Like they're gonna be an instant superstar. That's just my opinion.
And then I'd like to see the winner take Bud Crawford. I'd like to see
That's what I'm hoping. That's why I think if they're on the undercard.
Of course, bro. The Turkey's fucking not stupid, man. He knows the scene. He knows what's going on in boxing, bro. He knows what the state of boxing's like. I don't give two fucks what anyone says about this dude, man. He's just making the fights that I want to see.
He is. Now, I heard different things. People are saying different rumors that he's going to make Canelo Crawford and it's going to be Mexico versus America. I think that's just a rumor. People are running with it. I hope it does happen. But, the fight that I think he should make is Canelo Benavidez. But it looks like he wants to make Canelo Crawford. But if that's what he wants to do and he puts a fire-ass undercard, I'm okay with it. So, but he said, what I heard him say is he wants to make Tank Davis and Inouye also. So I don't know how much is true, how much is rumor. But look, June 1st next week was supposed to be Better Biev and Bivol, but that's a solid card. But then that's on pay-per-view too. So he's giving us these fights, but they're on pay-per-view too. So I don't know. I don't know how you guys feel about it. He's giving it to us, but they're all on pay-per-view anyway. So is he really giving it to us?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, you know what, mate? These big ones, I'm happy to pay for, bro. If you make the fights that I want to see, man, I don't want to see Canelo and Crawford. I think Canelo wipes the floor with Crawford. I don't want to see that shit, man. I don't like seeing this weight class and jumping shit. I like seeing guys in their own division. I like seeing Virgil and Tim. To me, that's a huge fight. I'm happy. I'll pay my $80 for that, man. Happy to pay $80 just to watch them two get in the ring because those two motherfuckers, they want it. They want all the smoke. They want everything. That's what I like about boxing, man. Throwback fighters.
Yeah, next week is supposed to be. You got Zilly Zhang and Wilder. Bivol be the undercard. You got some decent matchups, but we're hitting the 2-hour mark, Carl. So I'm gonna wrap it up. I was gonna wrap it up at 2 hours. Yeah, man. Thank you for joining. I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. It's already on 2 hours. I'm gonna just
no worries. Have a good day, bro.
Yeah, jump in. Don't be a stranger, dude.
Nah, no worries, man. You take care. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Thank you. Peace. All right. So there you have it, guys. We got into Catteral Taylor. We talked about Ryan Garcia. Free Ryan. Will he be guilty? Only time will tell. They're really going after him. I hope he's exonerated. I think it's a witch hunt. I'll probably break it down further. It's just a Sunday quick stream. We've already been on 2 hours. We had the Dawn. Salute the Dawn. Salute a Muck. Salute Carl. We had some trolls. Salute Never Sober. Salute Impala. GMS San Diego. Guys, you got to hit the like, comment, subscribe. Technique, Ghost, OG Blaze, Two Matador, Pounds, Chillin' Distributor. Yeah, man, all the real ones. You know what time it is. Who else we got? We got JC, Salute, Sergeant, Adam Hurley. Guys, hit the like. Yeah, man, next week should be a decent card. Probably do some previews. The main event had fell out, but it is what it is. Fight Fury Films, good, decent little show today. I guess, people want Fury and Usyk was popping. Ryan Garcia, no Canelo news. So we'll see. And we were talking about Virgil Ortiz. We need Quantavious opinions. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna call him, hit him up, see what's good, what's cracking with him. But yeah, man. Decent boxing weekend. Oh, and Billy with the fucking first round knockout, which was trash. Wasn't even gonna cover that. What else we got? We got Pandora and Spence. That was announced. We could talk about that at a future date. They say that the PBC is sinking. Is the PBC sinking? We shall see. What else? That there's more news, man. But looks like that's been a good day of boxing, good day of boxing talk. The Don came in, cooked for a little bit. But yeah, man, we're gonna get out of here. Thank you. Like, comment, subscribe. See you next.
Oh shit!
What just happened?
What do South Korean people think of Americans?
Greasy food and being fat.
Oh! Uh-oh, you okay?